on a date with a guy who's single and he's not with any other girls, then I would be like, well, why isn't he? Like, what's wrong with him? Obviously, there's been some flags going off for other girls to make him avoid the situation. So, I mean, like, I personally would be like more inclined to want to go on a date, at least a first date. Well, the guy is like normal. Like, yeah, he's like hooking up with girls and I'm hooking up with guys. Like, I mean, I feel like that's dating in 2022.
So if you actually listen to what she said that dating is her sleeping around with a bunch of guys and him sleeping around with a bunch of girls because that's normal. However, what I heard was, I want a guy who's sleeping around with a bunch of girls so I don't feel bad about sleeping around with a bunch of guys. Because essentially what she's going after somebody who's emotionally unavailable and cannot give an emotional connection and have real intimacy in a relationship. She's looking for somebody who wants instant and selfish gratification, because that is really what she's looking for in a relationship. By all means, it's her right to have that if that's what she wants. Because at the end of the day, like, somebody who's emotionally unavailable and just wants to screw a whole bunch of people needs somebody who matches that. But I will tell you this, there's a lot of good guys that aren't screwing around. And it is actually by choice. It's not because they just don't have options. It's literally by choice. Because they literally value the intimate connection and the emotional intimacy so much in a relationship that they would rather not do that and save it for their partner that they're going to be with to be able to intimately connect. Because they understand and value that sex is an extension of the emotional connection, and they don't want to give that to somebody else unless they are fully intimate with them and they deserve that type of position in their relationship. So in all reality, if you want somebody that's screwing around, just understand that those same people that are screwing around are going to be the same people that are going to hurt you. Because 9 times out of 10, those are the people that are really in a relationship just for themselves and they're going to hurt you. That's what they're there to do. They don't want anything good. You're going to ask for more than what they're willing to give because they are emotionally unavailable. But if you are in the same boat, it might work for you. But understand that you will never have real intimate sex and you will never actually have a very good relationship with an individual. But it is not, quote, normal for guys to just go around and sleep around. If a guy is not doing it, that should be seen as more of a valuable thing because he respects himself and his body to not be treated as a piece of meat, and he has boundaries. Self-respect is a very attractive thing, and if you don't have that, well, for other people that don't have it, you'll find it attractive, but for people that do, will find that attractive. If they're not your type, that's completely okay, but at the end of the day, it's not okay to try to normalize something because you don't want to feel guilty about your behavior because of your lack of accountability for your actions. If you want to sleep around with multiple guys, find someone who will sleep around with multiple girls. But don't be shocked if you end up getting cheated on because of it. Because you're both after the same thing of trying to fix and cope with your trauma rather than literally healing and fixing your trauma. But please, leave the good guys out of it and stop trying to judge them for not being normal because they won't go out and have a roster. It's completely normal to want to save yourself or to not be fully intimate in relationships unless you find somebody who is valuable enough to go that place of intimacy with you. The flags are trying to normalize behavior so you don't feel bad about yourself.